So, what Jamaican? I'm Jamaican. Jamaican style mild beef patties. Today, I will be reviewing Jamaican style mild beef patties, empanadas de res beef turnovers. So this is what it looks like. I think I reviewed beefy cheese patties before, and I think they were pretty decent. Individually wrapped, flaky crust. That's right, these were the individually wrapped ones. Let's take a look at the nutrition information. So one turnover, 380 calories, 8 grams of saturated fat for 40% of your daily value with 20 grams of total fat. Slightly fatty, not too bad. 25% of daily sodium, so a little bit, but not much by microwave meal standards. Of course, if you have 2 patties, both of those skyrocket, and I will probably be having 2. So, maybe not the healthiest of meals here. The instructions, it recommends an oven, but no. Remove frozen package from box. Tear open package along dotted line for ventilation. Microwave on high. 2 minutes. When heating 2 servings, increase time by 1 minute. For firmer crust, place in oven. No, we're not placing in an oven. Remove package from microwave and tear open. Allow product to stand for 5 minutes before serving. That's the longest I've seen for let standing. Glad I read that last line. Otherwise, I would have gotten it very quickly. So it looks like it only will take 3 minutes to cook up 2 of these, but you gotta wait 5 minutes for it to cool down, which is a little oof, but that's okay. So here we have one of the individual packaging. This is what that looks like. And then if we tear it, you get a peek in, maybe not. No, there, now you can see it sort of, kind of, not really. All right, I'm gonna go cook both of these bad boys up and be back in like 7 minutes. I have returned. These are what they look like, cooked. The old Boxerino here, about the same-ish. I can't see the inside from here. I will say that I was a little disappointed when I took out this one because it is pretty flat. It doesn't look like it's got much stuff in it. But this guy came out quite chonky. The size variation between the two is quite noticeable. The top one is much thicker. Anyway, very flaky. Smells fine. It is quite hot, and I have them on this small plate because we were out of clean plates. Let's take a little bite here. The breading on the outside, very dry, flaky, not quite like a cracker, but closer to a cracker than bread, but I think closer to a tortilla than cracker. It tastes fine. It's not particularly amazing, but it's all right. The inside is very, almost a, mushy liquid of meat. You see on the box how it looks like ground beef. In here, it's like pasted beef. It is pretty much, fully blended. No beef structure is left. The result is kind of a very hot, thickish, liquidy type thing. It's kind of like beans where you have super mushed up beans. I think it is mildly spicy. This does say mild, but I don't think it's actually no hot spices at all. I think there's a little bit in there. I think this is a little bit more than just beef. It does taste like seasoned beef a little bit. I think it's quite good. It's not super crazy though. It kind of only does one thing, which is this super pasty beef inside a very flaky shell. I like it. I think it's not bad at all. It is not amazing, but I think it's quite good. It does say it's from Jamaica. To me, this fits more in a, of the ethnic foods I'm used to, this is more in the Hispanic realm. Not quite, but very close. Overall, I think I give this a 7 out of 10. It's pretty good, although basic. It's gonna be sort of a, if you like what it does, you'll like it. If you don't, you won't. It does really only do one thing, so if you want more, this is not it. I like the beef. I think it's good. It's pretty good, especially for microwave meal meat. The crust stuff is okay. It maybe adds to the dish a little bit. I'm not too hot about it. It is just sort of like a very, very flaky, I've been dropping stuff on the floor, flaky bread tortilla crust thing that's kind of just there to hold in the meat and other stuff blended with the meat. There's a little bit of seasoning. It does taste like beef though. Overall, pretty good if just a little basic. For a full meal, I'd probably want to have something else to make things a little bit more interesting. But as a dish, I'd say this is pretty good. It does really make me need to drink some water though. Anyway, yeah, 7 out of 10, maybe 7.5 out of 10 if I'm feeling generous. Good, but basic. Thank you for watching. See ya. Welcome to the outro. Like, comment, and subscribe. In this outro, I would like to tell a cautionary tale of why you should be careful when using autofill. Been applying for jobs for like a few months now, and I just realized that my autofill information was outdated. So I was sending them the wrong phone number on a lot of those applications. Now my resume had the correct phone number on. I don't forget to update that. I forgot to, or I didn't even really think about that my web browser might be working against me because it had some old information automatically stored. So when you have to go through a whole bunch of applications and you're just like, oh, this is nice, it's autofilling like my address and all that, the phone number might be wrong. I just realized I wasted a whole lot of time applying for jobs with the wrong phone number. So check your autofill information. Make sure it's not out of date. Anyway, that's it for this outro. I'm gonna sit here in unemployment, but I guess that's just part of being a NEET, so you know. Thank you for watching. See ya.